Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to October forecast. We have a lot going on this month of October. We have two full moons. One was on the 1st and the other is on the 31st. The second one will be the blue moon, which only happens every 2 to 3 years. So there's a lot of manifestations taking place with those two full moons, but we have Mercury going retrograde, and retrograde always brings up the past, unfinished business, okay? So then we have the sun moving into the sign of Scorpio on the 22nd, and that's all about major transformation. So we have manifestations coming in, you have the past returning in some capacity, and you have major transformation taking place in your life in October. And remember, in October, the veil is also thinning, okay? So let's pull some cards and see what spirits are around you guys in October, really trying to assist you. All right, and also please subscribe to my channel and give me a big thumbs up, okay, just to help me grow my channel. And don't forget to comment below with any questions or suggestions you might have. And any cards that I use will be in the description box below, okay? So let's start the reading. And our first card out is the Oracle, and it says, wait for important information. And that means be open and receptive to information, gather facts so that you can make a decision that is in line with your integrity, okay? Angels and ancestors and the universe are speaking to you at this time, okay? So look and listen for important conversions, signs, and messages that will point you in the right direction. All right, you are being guided to wait for more information before making any fast moves, because at the moment you are letting your wants get in the way of your needs. There's an opportunity for you to see everything clearly at this time, but you will only be able to do so if you're willing to truly open your eyes. If you haven't been waiting for further information about a choice that you have to make or an action you have to take, don't take matters into your own hands, but let what needs to be revealed be revealed. Then you will know what to do next. Angels are supporting you, so trust them. Okay, now I'm going to pull an animal spirit here. Let's see what animal wants to come out today. And you have the eagle spirit. It says spirit has your back. All right, so if you think of the eagles flying high above the other birds, soaring in the wind, eagle spirit has appeared to ask you whether you're willing to soar to new heights, even if it means solitude for a short while. Truly, all the wisdom of the world is available to you. When storms flash across the sky, it is the eagle spirit that raises you above all, helping you conquer fear and overcome adversity, reminding you that spirit has your back and wants you to experience life at its fullest, okay? At this moment, you are meant to know that you have the highest of wisdom and courage within you, okay? You're gifted by spirit Boldly build your nest in a lofty space and know that you can fly effortlessly, proudly, embody an eagle spirit in all her glory and grace, claiming what is truly yours in divine timing. Right now I'm going to pull some moon energies and I'm going to see what is going on there. Okay. All right. The first one out is the full moon in Taurus. It says your dreams need a practical plan. Sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic, and sometimes you need to be practical, and sometimes you need to find the combination of the two, okay? This card suggests that this is where you are now, okay? This needs to use the laws of attraction to draw in what you want, but you need to balance that with being taken down to earth and take steps towards your goal. This is not about wishing on the moon and hoping for the best. It's about making something like a list of bullet points about how to achieve your dreams. If you're asking about money, this card heralds a change of financial fortune depending on both your past actions and what you're experiencing and therefore attracting. If you're asking about love or a person, this card means that to go for it, you know. All right, the next card out is the mutable moon. It says nothing is set in stone. And the mutable moon is all about change, shape-shifting, even that something is still developing. This card indicates that something is indeed changing and there is room for maneuver. So take it as the sign that the situation you're asking about is far from finalized, okay? If you are not happy with the current state of play, it means that you can still change the course of the outcome. However, there is also a sense that the situation could perhaps be a little unstable. For some, this is great news because you can still influence it. For others will struggle with the uncertainty but should stay with it a little longer. Either way, nothing is set in stone, okay? Now we're going to pull some tarot. And see what clarifiers we have for these here. Over just a little bit. All right, the first card out is the King of Pentacles. Then we have the Knight of Cups. Huh. Look at that. Now we have the King of Swords. That's a lot of men there. And then we have the Queen of Cups, okay? And this one represents the female in the situation here. All right. Let's see. All right, the King of Pentacles represents material wealth, financial abundance, and worldly success. The king is a faithful provider, okay? He uses his ambition and confidence to create wealth for himself and others and generates his self-worth from what he has accumulated and can share with others. He is also a fatherly figure who provides others with advice, guidance, and wisdom, especially in financial and work-related matters, okay? And then we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a classic romantic of the tarot deck, okay? He is in touch with his intuition and emotions, and he uses them masterfully, okay, to charm and attract others. He shows compassion and understanding towards others because he has learned to understand his own feelings and emotions. The Knight is kind, caring, and very in touch with his feminine side. He might be found writing a romantic poem to his love, creating art inspired by his innermost feelings, or appreciating a vibrant sunset with a glass of champagne in his hand. His heart is wide open and he wears it on his sleeve, okay? He shares his love freely with others without constraint or worry. He is in love with love itself. And then we have the King of Swords. All right. And the King of Swords is a symbol of intellectual power and authority, okay? He has the courage and intellect to achieve all his desires. When this card appears in a tarot reading, it means that you are in power, okay? Ruling from a place of authority and respect means that you're standing firm in your truth and you need to express yourself with deep conviction, okay? As a result, others will pay attention to what you're doing. All right, and then we have this Queen here, okay? And what I see here is that you've got something going on here with, there's two men in your life, okay? It could be one's a spouse and one's your father figure, or it could mean that you have, you know, a bunch of male friends. But I'm feeling like that right now you're stable and you have money, but you're not happy in your relationship with who you're with right now. And then we have this guy coming in here, okay? And he's giving you attention. And it's the kind of attention that you need, that you desire. He is more thinking about work and money and always working hard and never really paying much attention to you. And then this guy comes along and he's giving you everything that your soul needs. So, and this card comes out saying that you need to make a decision, and right now you're in the driver's seat, but he doesn't know about what's going on with this one yet, okay? But just remember, the grass isn't always greener on the other side, so you have some tough decisions to make. And as the Queen here, you are nurturing, caring, and compassionate and sensitive, okay? So when you see her in a tarot reading, you are embodying her nurturing mother energy. You support others by listening with your heart and being compassionate and caring for them deeply. You are empathetic and can sense the needs of others by tuning into your intuition. And you hold space for others to express their emotions and be the truest, most authentic versions of themselves. And that is what he likes about you, okay? Because you're highly intuitive, you're creative, and in flow with the surrounding energies, both in your interactions with others, okay? Others may come to you and confide their personal issues regarding relationships, emotions, and feelings, but you don't really have anybody to confide in, okay? Because they trust you and know that you will always have the right solution, okay? You can instantly tune into what the others are going through and you can help them. It's like you can sense it. You may be a healer of some sort, maybe a counselor, or maybe just a good friend, okay? But when the Queen of Cups appears in a tarot reading, you are being asked to trust your intuition, pay attention to your feelings and emotions, okay? Lead with your heart, not with your head, and be open to receive the intuitive messages flowing to you, okay? Be it through your dreams, meditation, or visualization. And feel the feels, even if those feelings are tricky or challenging, okay? You are stronger than you know. All right, the next card out we have the Two of Pentacles, okay? And when the Two of Pentacles appears in a tarot reading, it says that you are juggling your priorities, okay? Your roles and your responsibilities. For example, you may be a working parent, a general manager, or a business administrative assistant in a busy office, or someone who has multiple admirers, okay? You are doing an excellent job of balancing these different priorities, and you can take on whatever life throws at you, okay? But this to remind you that the line between coping with these demands and losing control is thin. You need to manage your time, energy, and resources carefully so you don't lose your balance, okay? The Two of Pentacles often appears when you're busy rushing from one to the other with little downtime in between, okay? Sometimes taking a break is going to be the most productive thing you can do, okay? The Two of Pentacles can appear when you are getting caught up in day-to-day demands and losing sight of the bigger picture. If this resonates, ask yourself, what life do I want to create? What life do I desire? Okay? The Two of Pentacles invites you to manage your time and your priorities carefully. Okay? This card reminds you to pay special attention to your general administration, including paying bills, managing finances, staying on top of your commitments. Okay? Be careful that you do not miss important deadlines, meetings, or any other obligations. This card calls on your awareness to the concept of balance and those parts of your life where you have it, okay? And those where you don't. While you can strive for equilibrium, nothing ever stays in perfect harmony. And know that if you are succeeding in one area of your life, it's likely you're struggling in another. That's just a part of the balancing act, okay? So now with this coming out, I'm thinking that maybe you're the hard worker. And maybe you've disconnected from the relationship. But let's see what else we have. All right, now we have the Six of Swords. Okay? And the Six of Swords shows you that you are in or will be in a state of transition. Okay? You're probably going to be leaving behind what's familiar and moving towards the unknown. You might be moving house, leaving a relationship, changing jobs, or going through the rite of passage, or even a mental shift. Okay, this change may be your own doing or forced upon you, and you may feel sad to leave it behind because it's familiar to you. However, you know this move is essential for your growth and personal development. The sadness that you feel over it, you've lost. You feel like you've lost or released. But it will be soon replaced with a greater mental clarity and a renewed acceptance to change. You will become a better person as a result, okay? The Six of Swords invites you to let go of whatever is holding you back, be it from your past or your present circumstances. Instead, gaze ahead to your future, okay? And choose the way that's most in alignment with your highest good and your long-term potential. You will need to make tough decisions and compromise along the way, okay? And see it as a rite of passage. You are headed towards a much better position in life so long as you are willing to evolve and shed whatever you no longer need. Do not dwell on what gets left behind. Instead, use this as an opportunity for changing your beliefs about yourself, moving away from whom you used to be and towards whom you want to be, okay? The Six of Swords asks you to reflect on any emotional or mental baggage you may carry as you move from one phase to the next, okay? Also, if you look here, okay, it shows you're still carrying a heavy weight from your past as you move forward. You're moving away from your past, but you're still carrying a heavy load here, okay? Which might slow your personal growth, okay? But you need to decide what you need to take with you and what you can leave behind, okay? Yeah, I see this as a breakup here. All right, and then we have the Four of Cups. And usually when can you see it there? Usually when the Four of Cups comes out, it means new invitations and opportunities are following you, okay? Or flowing to you. Perhaps all the prospects do not interest you, or your cup is full, or you already have too much on your plate. But use your discernment to decide on what is truly important to you. And don't be afraid to decline new projects and don't align with your future path, okay? The Four of Cups can also indicate a time when you are turning your attention and your energy internally, okay? To realign with this new phase of your life. You know that you need to be standing firm before you start any new phase in your life. So be careful when you decide your next steps, okay? While you may need to decline some very alluring opportunities, you might need to decline this, or since we have three of them here, this one might be, you might have more than one opportunity, but you know, you may need to decline some very alluring opportunities, and you do so knowing that it'll be better position to say yes to the opportunities that are better fit for you. You are creating the space within yourself so that you are ready to accept new opportunities later and give them the best possible success, okay? Use this time for inward reflection, grounding, and contemplation before accepting the next big thing. Sometimes this card brings the message, okay? Not now, maybe later. If you look, while the woman in the Four of Cups doesn't accept the cups that's offered to her here, okay? But she doesn't wholly reject them either. You may be wanting to sign, you may be waiting for a sign of further information before taking an invitation or a new project. Check in emotionally and spiritually before you say yes, okay? Make sure the opportunity is a good fit and that you don't commit to it in the long term. The Four of Cups can appear when you are bored or dissatisfied with your everyday life as well, okay? You may feel disengaged, apathetic, or unmotivated. Maybe life has become dull, okay? The Four of Cups invites you to bring your attention inward and reevaluate your situation to find a deeper meaning in what you do. You may have found yourself disconnected from your emotional self and inner truth, and you have to reestablish its connection with someone else, okay? All right, now we have the Hanged Man. The Hangman calls to you to release the old mental models and behavioral patterns that no longer serve you, okay? So you can see your world from a new perspective and embrace new opportunities that would have otherwise been hidden from you if you didn't hit the brakes. The Hangman can sometimes reflect that you are feeling stuck or restricted in your life. What is holding you back? What is holding you in this stuck position? What is preventing you from moving on? On one level, the Hangman is asking you to surrender and let go instead of investing in a specific outcome or resisting your current circumstances. Accept them and allow yourself to flow with life. On another level, you are being called to change your perspective and shift your energy, and may find that separating yourself from your everyday life is helpful, okay? Whether it's going for a walk in nature, going on a retreat, or moving to a new country. Change up your routine so that you can start to shift your energy and flow more freely again. All right, now I'm going to pull some messages. All right. And the first card out says burnout. And it says, your hard work will see results, but your health needs to be maintained. So check with your doctor, dentist, and health professional and try to maintain a healthy lifestyle. See, you're getting too worked up over all this. All right, and there you go with the travel. We just talked about that. Long distance communication will open up your life. Exciting experiences for singles and career advancement for others. So things are looking up, gonna look up. All right, and in the romance department, let's see if we can get it to look up. It says, love is set to sizzle. The chance for romance is high for those seeking a connection. So that might be your answer. And those are your messages, and I wish you lots of love and light. Take care.